If you're feeling a little unwell at this point, you'll be very surprised by the great revelation you'll receive in the end. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well today. In this reading, we're gonna find out about what you are meant to hear today. And if it's your first time here, I just want to let you know that I'm not gonna use any external tools, no decks, no cards to guide the messages, only pure intuition. And I usually tune into what's blocking your path and what you need to know to move toward the best possible outcome. All right, let's see. What wants to come through for you today? I can sense that at this time it's not easy for you to calm yourself down, as if you're under constant stress. There's a lot of anxiety about what's going to come, and you feel like your world is about to fall apart and you don't actually know what to do about it anymore. You're feeling very exhausted and tired and just passing time. You feel there are so many things you need to do, but actually all of them are making you feel obligated, even though there's things you're looking forward to, but self-care isn't really happening as much as you would want to. For example, taking a rest or do something just for pleasure. You think like even if you're doing one or two things that bring you pleasure, there's also the other things that are very demanding and that will cause even more stress when you're not taking care of them. And it's just a general feeling of being burned out from all your responsibilities. And you're showing me you are aware of this theme for quite a while, and we're also doing things to prevent it, but apparently it wasn't working. It was just piling up more, and you're desperately seeking for rest or holidays. Just a couple of days off, even one more day for you feels just like such a gift from the universe. And you're afraid of making other people unhappy with your decisions, or if you're holding yourself back, that there will be consequences on like your social life, that people wouldn't appreciate you anymore, or that you would lose some of your connections or lose your stability in a way. And you're not showing this on the outside really, although other people can see how stressed you are, but you're still trying to portray an image of yourself that is strong and capable, functioning. But it's just feeling wrong, and you're sure that it doesn't help you anyway. And you're feeling like there's no escape. So basically it feels like a phase of crisis, even though it's not a real big one. And it's mostly in your head, although your body is already reacting in the way that it's feeling exhausted. So what do you want to show me? Is there anything good, or what do you need to hear right now? Because I'm sure that it's not easy to hear all this so far. So what do you want to show me? You're telling me that it feels very nice and calming you down if you're taking a more distant perspective on your situation, and that you already know it's something about setting your priorities straight, because you know that you are actually not obliged to do really everything that you are doing at this point. And you're showing me something about when you are connecting back to source, which means connecting to your body and also taking care of your physical needs, like your eating habits, sleeping habits will be necessary at this point to create a stronger foundation for the things that are going to come. But there's also something else. You're showing me that no matter what happens, even if your outer world seems to fall apart, it's something that you've actually wanted or manifested just weeks, days, or months ago. And it's nothing that you should be afraid of, because actually you made a very important step that you haven't realized yet. Because you're showing me before where you were feeling already unwell or frustrated about your situation, you wished for something different. You wished your current circumstances to end in a way, to start something new. And where you are right now is basically just the energetic consequence of your manifestation. So if you made it until now, you can be very happy, because you're showing me that things are going just the way you want it to, even if it's stressful right now and you're filled with anxiety, because these are the feelings, especially about your frustration or anger, that you didn't really feel in the past. In the past, you're showing me you were tending much more to bury or hide your feelings or ignore them, and being in denial of how stressed you really are. And as this situation you're currently in is coming to an end, all these negative emotions are coming up again, wanting to be seen and felt, so that you can let them go finally and not keep them on your future path. So what else do you want to show me? And now it's getting interesting. You're showing me what's going to come on your path ahead is something that you were wishing for quite some time. It is about expressing yourself the way you wanted to create a world that is feeling comfortable just for yourself. And you're showing me it's very much healing you from the past difficulties or burdens you had to carry because you thought you wanted to make other people happy more than yourself. And it's not that everything was a burden or bad, but still you felt it's not truly you what you have been doing. So all this anxiety and thinking like you want to escape, or there is no escape, or this focusing on the escape is just being part of the process of creating a new stability for yourself, because you've changed inside yourself. But what do you need to know, or what do you need on your path to ease your anxiety? Because I can feel it so present. You're showing me it's definitely gonna be about focusing on what brings you joy and curiosity and pleasure, even if it's not what you think. But sometimes you're showing me you're having these peaks of interest where you're thinking like, oh, I want to do this and I want to focus on that. And these are the things that bring you much more lightness and joy in your life and create a different reality for you. And you're showing me it's the things that you want to do for yourself, the things that will bring you on your path of your future that you wanted to. It's true, it's real, it's the path you are going to follow, and also the path that you're going to focus on anyway, because there's not much else you can do on the old path, because it's you are burned out. The old path is burned down, or right in the process of being burned down. And for you, now is the time to bring things to an end while focusing on the future and how you want to live your life, what you want to create for yourself to feel better. If you just keep focusing on what brings you joy, even if it's not built on stable ground yet, but it will be, because you're very capable and talented, and this realm you're gonna create for yourself is so very fertile, and you've already made some important steps toward it, and it just can be so much bigger, really. You are just still right at the beginning, even if you felt you've already done so much, but there's so much potential that you even didn't see yet. And even without realizing, you are becoming better at it and diving deeper into it every single day. Even when you're taking a little break and not focusing on your future, it's just the process has already started. And there's no going back. You know it. So is there anything else you should hear today? You are showing me you've always wished for some kind of garden, or to own a garden in your life that is so very beautiful. And this is also an image you're giving me for your path to come, that you've just started your gardening project in a way. And that this gardening project is so feeling good because there you can be the leader of your life again and use your creative gifts and your wisdom to share with this world, to create just such a beautiful place where even when things are happening, like challenges or conflicts on the path, the beauty or the joy it brings you will be so much bigger that all the challenges will not have such a high importance as they are having right now in what you're currently doing or in your current circumstances that, is already being burned down at this point. And the longer I'm talking about it, I can feel you are being more calm than in the beginning. And I hope it's something that you can carry throughout the day with you. And please let me know what you think of the reading. Give me a like if it resonated. Feel free to subscribe to my channel to receive more intuitive insights. And if you're in need of a personal reading, just check out my website in the box below, and hopefully see you soon. Bye.